Yeah. Hey everybody, my name is E-Double, their name is PJ Harvey. Let's go.
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 92 and today I have a special little video. I got a lot of requests after my BPL team of the week saying, Craig, what is your favourite BPL player? So I took that idea and sort of just made this squad. I played a lot of games with this squad, lads, and I definitely enjoyed it. So this is going to be my 11. Don't hate on it too much because there is a lot of my favourite players from certain teams like Spurs and Everton. They're my two favourite teams in the BPL, so don't hate on me too much. We're going to start off with the goalkeeper. No, that's going to be a Manchester United player. That's going to be David De Gea. I sort of just like this guy because the way he just acts, because he's made a lot of mistakes early in his Manchester United career, but it hasn't like get to him, and he just sort of makes crazy saves with his feet. I've never seen it before in my life. He's so fun to watch, but if I was going to choose who's my favourite, I'd be Vorm, but I'll speak about him a little bit later for the Swansea goalkeeper. But my right back is going to be the crazy quick Kyle Walker. The first of my Spurs 11, I should say. Very good in real life. Plays a lot like he does in this game as well. Sort of always in the opponent's half, whipping in long balls, or well, I should say crosses, or hitting those long shots. Absolutely insane. He's got very good free kick in real life and in the game as well. So a little bit disappointing in game, but a wee bit better if it was more like realistic, a lot more shot power. But the next player is going to be Vete. I cannot say his name, and I'm not even going to attempt it this time because the last time I did, he's absolutely slaughtered me in the comments. So I'm just going to ignore his name and call him Vete. He's got 80 defender and 82 heading. If I was going to say one thing about his card in game though, I would say I'd like him a wee like 77 pace or 80 pace because he is very quick in real life. I have no idea why they've dropped him so low. His Team of the Year card was a lot like what he should be sort of pace wise. The next player is going to be my first Evertonian, and that is going to be Big Jagielka. 69 pace, 8 defender and 82 heading. Very reliable in game and in real life. Sort of just like I feel sort of bad for him and my left back haven't had enough England caps, and it's a real shame. I'm going to speak about my left back right now, and that's going to be, of course, Leighton Baines, connecting that Everton. So I've got two Spurs players and two Everton players. It's my two favourite teams. Baines, I feel a little bit hard. He gets a little bit hard done by because he doesn't get enough games, I'd say, for England. And between like recent form after the last season or two, I'd say he's been playing better than Ashley Cole. And his rating in this game isn't that great either, but he's just so good. I don't know what, maybe they've like boosted some certain stats, something like that in game. But in real life, if I was an England fan, I'd definitely want him as my left back because Ashley Cole gets caught wandering too far forward too much for me as a football fan. So yeah, I'd definitely pick Leighton over him. My next player is going to be Javi Garcia. Of course, loved him when he played for Benfica. Always made a little squad builder so I could try and involve him because he's so tall and he's always good with his head. But if you look at his stats, he's got 83 defending and 86 heading. That's absolutely insane. That's better defensive stats than my two centre backs, which is crazy. And he also scores a lot of goals from corners, as I did mention. Definitely pick him up if you're ever making a BPL squad. My next player is going to be Pablo Hernandez. Loved him. The sort of good times with FIFA before like all the lag and all the bugs was like FIFA 10/11 days when I had Pablo Hernandez on the right, Mata on the left, and David Villa up front. And that was my Valencia days when I used to play like the sort of season mode, whatever it was back then. Really definitely enjoyed him. He's got a great inform card, only like 14k as well, so definitely pick him up. My next player is going to be Big Gareth Bale. Sort of ruining his sort of reputation right now by diving and falling all over the place. So I really hope he stops that because I think he's going to get a really bad rep if he continues on doing it. Maybe just stand up a wee bit more because he's got great strength in real life and his pace is absolutely insane. He single-handedly like raped Scotland in the Euros. And I wasn't even mad because it was just insane the way he just done it. My next player is going to be another Spurs player, lads. Definitely sorry about this. Anyone that hates Spurs is going to absolutely hate this video. But the next player is going to be Dembele. So good in this game. Quick, got great long shot, great strength, and also helps back in defence. So he's perfect centre attacking mid. Him and my next centre attacking mid are both very good because they track back as well and they go forward. And that's going to be Wayne Rooney. Now, quick side note, I do not like Wayne Rooney the person and like in real life, but I like Wayne Rooney the football player, if that makes sense. The way he like works for his team, like his high work rate. Like I've seen Wayne Rooney chase like 30 or 40 yards back just to try and make a slide tackle to stop a team from counter-attacking. That's unbelievable. So in this game he's a lot like that as well. He's got great strength, he's got great aggression, so when he gets shoulder to shoulder he can normally, like 9 times out of 10 he will always hold off and not let you get the precious time to get a shot away. So yeah, definitely Wayne Rooney and Dembele is great two centre attacking mids. Got great offensive work rate and also defensive work rate as well to come back and help. My next player is going to be Big Aguero. Little man Aguero, I should say. 88 pace, 84 shooting. To be honest, lads, I did not really like this card at all this year. In real life, he's a very good player, and I also really did enjoy him. when he played in, I think it was Atletico Madrid. Yeah, I think it was. So yeah, he was definitely a fun player to play with, sort of pace-wise, but he just could not finish anything for me. So now I'm going to go through the bench because there's a lot of players in here, lads, that sort of my backup players and other people I like to watch. So yeah, hopefully they stick to the end and also hit the like button as well, lads, because it took a lot of coins to build this squad. But we're going to start off with the centre-back, and that's going to be Gary Cahill. 69 pace, funny number, very good in real life as well, got a great long shot on him. He also scores a lot of good goals for Chelsea. The next player is going to be Scotty Parker, a lot like Wayne Rooney, great defensive work rate, sort of the unsung hero, you never really hear much of him. But I just like the way he sort of works for the team. My next player is going to be Aaron Lennon, yet another Spurs player. I think AVB is getting the best of Aaron Lennon now because he's playing a lot better now. He's got a lot more confidence to take people on. He's definitely a good player. Ben Arthur is the next Newcastle player. I should say the first Newcastle player, which is quite surprising. But yeah, very good in real life. He's having a sort of slow season, but most of the Newcastle squad sort of injured. So if I was a Newcastle fan, I wouldn't really worry too much. But sort of when you get your players back, I think you'll play a lot better. My next player is going to be Tarat. Now, I don't really like him in real life, to be honest, but I like the football player, like the way he does his skills and the way he hits his free kick, things like that. And in the game, he's absolutely insane as well. He's got a great underrated 78 rated card. The next player is going to be Sessegnon, my favourite Sunderland player, along with Stephen Fletcher. 85 pace, 74 shooting, 85 dribbling. Very good in this game. Good backup for Dembele or Wayne Rooney. Giroud is going to be my striker. A lot like Thierry Henry. Very slow starter at Arsenal, but now starting to come in his own, scoring a lot more goals now with his head and with either foot. I think he scored with his right foot, his left foot and his head. So that's sort of like the perfect combination. So you can do a little bit of everything. Loved his Team of the Year card last year, lad. Definitely one of the best cards. One of the best striking cards, I think, for him. I think it was Montpello or something like that they're called. But yeah, here's Vorm here, I did mention. I would if I was picking just on like popularity and who I like better. I really like this goalkeeper, but he's just so bad in the game. You'll see that in my Holland squad builder coming up in a few days' time as well. He's just horrendous for me. He cannot save anything. Things just fly by him. He's got decent stats as well, but they just do not work in this game. So yeah, I would always just pick De Gea over like gameplay wise, but in popularity wise, it would be Vorm in the goals for me. My next player is going to be, I was going to call him Ibrahimovic there, but it's Ivanovic. He plays for Chelsea. Very reliable defendant, 84 defending stat, 83 heading stat, and 71 pace. As you can imagine, Kyle Walker is in there because of his pace. And also he's like, I sort of like attacking, so I always like the sort of attack-minded players. But Ivanovic is one of my favourite right-backs in the world right now. Kolarov is my favourite left-back. I liked him when he played for Lazio. Always made like a sort of Serie A squad just for him. Just for that crazy long free kicks he's got and the crazy long shots. I can remember I scored like a 45-yard free kick. It was so fluky though in FIFA 11, I think it was, when he played for Lazio. It was so fluky, but it was just one that will always stick in my mind. My next player is going to be the Dzeko, one of my favourite strikers. If you can remember, if you're a long-time subscriber of mine or anything, you'll know I've always liked the Dzeko when he played for Wolfsburg. I used to like their chant. They used to shout DZ Echo. That's what they used to shout. It used to sound so crazy in the stadium. But yeah, lads, this is my squad. I'd probably pick him over Aguero anyway because he scored a lot more goals than Aguero in-game. So yeah, lads, this is going to be my favourite BPL players. Who is your favourite BPL players? Maybe do an 11 in the comments. I'd be really interested to see. As always, I've been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.